Hey everyone, welcome to the first video of this 4 video series all about the path and pursuit of fulfillment. This is what gratitude is. As I've told you before, I want to go on a little journey with you through the different aspects, through these different videos. And this video is all about paying attention, not just to the big things like the house that we have, or the car that we have, or the mother and father and sister and brother, those people in our lives, but really looking at the small things as well. So one of the things that I ask you to do in the workbook that's attached to this video is to list 5 big things and then 10 small things. We often go throughout our day passing by these little things that we can be thankful for. The things like the chair I'm sitting in, the things like the camera that I'm speaking to right now, and honestly the fence behind me because it protects me from other creatures getting in, or my niece is coming over and falling down into the creek that's behind it. It's a safety net in that regard. It's provides so much more. But I also, in further videos, are going to dive a little deeper into what more could we be grateful for than just this fence. Well, there's beyond this fence, there's a creek and there's water, and then we can look at the people that built this fence and the people that came up with the whole idea of using trees as wood and the whole purpose and service and mission behind that. And it goes so much deeper, but that's in a further video. So for now, I want to focus on the 5 big things and 10 small things that you can look for towards gratitude. So looking and paying attention to the things around you, the blades of grass, the individual blades of grass, and the purpose they serve, why they're here. So that's part one of this of the workbook, is to really look at the big things and the small things. And then I'm going to challenge you to look at different events in your life and look at what event happened, but what also didn't happen. So maybe you fell down, but you didn't break your leg. Maybe you broke your leg, but you can still walk. There's always something else that you can be grateful for. And really, when you look at the statistics and you look at the happiest people on earth, it's the people that actually have limited mobility and are living in areas that are completely impoverished, because it's all about community there, and they're incredibly grateful every single day for every small thing that they have. The third area of the workbook is where can you in your life, where can you increase gratitude? So where can you increase gratitude in your finances, in your relationships, in your spirituality, your connection to the greater good, whatever brought you here, whatever your belief is. How can you have more gratitude in your emotions? How can you be more accepting of your emotions? How can you feel your emotions differently and be completely okay with feeling them and being whatever they are in that moment? How can you find more gratitude in your career? How can you go to work every single day and be more energetic and positive and joyful and blissful? And how can you change relationships within that workplace? It's all about the simple things, the small things that we have to pay attention to, that we can do every single day. And then the next section, the fourth section, is to imagine if such a person or an event or place wasn't in your life, what would your life be like? So if I didn't have this phone, if we didn't have this technology of the phone, how could I broadcast to you? It'd be a completely different method. We now have the ability to broadcast messages like nothing. And what if I didn't have that house that is back there? Well, then I may have a different house, maybe, but what does this house provide for me? It provides me shelter when the weather's bad. It gives me heat and hydro and comfort. And then I just spiral down that to thinking more about who built this house. What do they use to build it? What do the people have to go through that we're building it? The people on top of the roof that we're doing shingles and sweating in the 35-degree weather. I'm grateful for those people. And so we really have to ask that question. Imagine if this people, place, thing wasn't in my life, what would my life be like? And you'll start to see that you have more gratitude. And the final section of the workbook for this video is to start to look for gratefulness everywhere. So you're going to list 5 places, 5 people, 5 things, and you're going to ask, what can I be grateful for here in this moment, with this person, with this place, with this thing? Why can I be grateful for a fire pit? Why can I be grateful for the chair I'm sitting in? How can I be grateful for my mother? How can I be grateful for my father? How can I be grateful for the person walking down the street that I don't even know? And it's all very possible. And then I'm going to challenge you to do one exercise after answering these questions, and that is the gratitude jar. So every single day you're going to wake up and you're going to put a piece of paper into a gratitude jar, and then at the end of the week on Sunday you can review all the things that you are grateful for. You can do it multiple times a day, and what you're going to realize is that when you actually start to feel the emotion of gratitude, everything starts to shift. It is scientifically proven, and I'm going to pull out the fact here, that just 10 minutes of gratitude every day, not necessarily in the moment, in like this moment, having to sit here and meditate for 10 minutes, but practicing gratitude for 10 minutes every day is an increase of 50% in terms of your fulfillment, your life fulfillment. That is why this video series is all about the path and pursuit to fulfillment. Thanks, guys, and I look forward to working on the workbook, talking about it, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. As always, love, laugh, contribute.